Hi there everybody, it's Robert again, and today I'm going to be talking about another alternative hosting platform, rather like Tumblr, except this time we're going to be talking about a website service called EzineArticles. And EzineArticles, like Tumblr, is a place where you can place your umbrella phrase optimized copy with the hope of, over the longer term, using that platform to get ranking in Google for your umbrella phrase. As an example, I'm going to show you an article that I submitted for the wedding planning project using the keyword wedding planning checklist. And you can see that this article, 7 reasons why you need a wedding planning checklist, like Tumblr, has the keyword in the title of the article, it's in the body copy of the article, and it's also in the URL, the file name that points to that article online. EzineArticles is a place where article writers can write and host and post articles with the view that they will be picked up by other people on the internet that are looking for content in certain subject areas, and people are allowed to take those articles as long as the bio box, which I'll show you in a little while, is preserved on that article. And usually the bio box points to a website that the article writer is interested in promoting, or even indeed it might be the article writer's website itself, but very often it tends to be a website that promotes a product or a service in relation to the subject matter of the article. Now, other people, blog owners or ezine newsletter owners, are always looking for content, so they come to sites like EzineArticles to find content that they can put onto their blogs and into their newsletters. The blog owners and the EzineArticle owners get copy, and the article writers get to promote something and have that have the links associated with their promotion distributed on the internet as the article is picked up and put onto other websites. EzineArticles is by far and away the big daddy of the internet article directory world. There are other article websites or directories like GoArticles and Article City, iSnare and so forth, but EzineArticles is easily the best, and of late, particularly over the last couple of months, with various other sort of detuning of certain websites, EzineArticles has in many cases risen to the fore, particularly over the last couple of months. So it is a good platform if you wish to go down the article distribution route. Okay, so how does it work? You come to the site here, EzineArticles.com, and you'll need to open up an account, and you do that by clicking on the Submit Articles link here. They'll ask you to provide some information here, email address, password, and some details for you, and click on Create My Account, and you will receive probably an authorization email to your email address, after which you'll be able to log in and go into the article dashboard area. So I'm just going to log into my account and come back, and I'll show you how to submit an article. Okay, so here we are inside EzineArticles. This is inside the article manager area. See that I have an account here which I set up for Melinda Barton, who is the main driver behind the wedding planning project, and who owns the Wedding Planning Secrets product, which we're promoting. And I set up this account specifically for submitting articles for her main project, which is wedding planning. And you can see that there's one article that's been submitted previously, which is the one that we saw in the search engines here. This is the article here. And that has now been approved and is live. Now, when you first submit an article to EzineArticles, it does take EzineArticles is a human moderated system, so the articles have to be approved by a human being, and it can take up to 5 to 7 days for that article to be approved and for the article to go live. That's one of the disadvantages of using EzineArticles, but because it's such a powerful domain, and it's once your article does go live, and you start building some links to it, it's a great domain to have some of your content hosted. Okay, the process of submitting the article is to click on New Article here, and you're going to be asked to enter in a bunch of data here. The first thing that we're going to need to do is to select a category for the article, and in the EzineArticles, I'm going to select marriage here. Now, what I normally do when I create an article for submission to EzineArticles is I do it in a text editor. Now, I'm on a Mac here, so I'm just pulling up TextEdit, which is the Mac's text editor. And when I write the article, I obviously have the title here, then the article copy itself. Then I've got a bio box, which is a description of who the author of the article is, and this is where we're going to place our links. And then I just put the URL of the site we're going to promote using links in the bio box. That way, it's very easy for me to just copy the bits and pieces that I need, and then go back to the browser and just paste them in. Very easy. So in this case, we're doing wedding budget is the main keyword. What I normally do is select the first paragraph and use that for the summary. I don't think I'm allowed to put HTML code into the summary, so I'm going to take that out. And you can see that this is where the main article copy goes in the article body, and we are allowed to use a selection of HTML tags, but we're not allowed to put links into the main body copy of the article. So I'm going to select the full article text here and paste that in, and you can see that I am, because I've got my keyword, wedding budget is the keyword, in the main body copy, and it's also in the first sentence. It's always good to try and get your keyword in the first paragraph, preferably in the first sentence. I'm also going to bold that keyword here, just to give extra attention to that keyword. There are the keyword is scattered throughout the article here. You can see there's wedding budget again here and here, and I'm also going to find the last reference to the keyword, and I'm going to put that in italics using the italicized HTML tag. Again, just to give a little bit of extra emphasis to the keyword towards the end of the article. We obviously want Google to be under no illusion as to what this article is optimized for. Because I had already previously done an article, I'd already put Melinda's bio box in there as a selected signature resource. That has come up, and we're going to use the same bio box here, so I don't need to enter that in. You can see that I have where we make mention to the book Wedding Planning Secrets, I've put an HTML link, an ahref link here. So this ahref points to weddingplanningsecrets.com, which is the sales page of the wedding planning book that Melinda is selling, and then the anchor text is here. Okay, you need to agree to the terms of reference here, and it's asking us if we want to do a spell check, which we will. Now I can preview this article as it will look once it goes live. Okay. I don't see any problems with these here. They're just seems to be highlighting the contractions that we've used here in some of these words. But no, that looks fine to me. Okay, so at this stage I can either save as a draft if I don't want to submit it for review, or I can submit the article. So my article has been submitted for added to the articles queue for review. Articles are generally reviewed within 2 to 7 days of submission. And what I will need to do is to come back every now and again and look, log in and look and check the status of the article. You can see currently the article status is in review, not live. But once it's been approved, it will turn green, and this button will change to approve live. So I need to just log in every now and again. I don't think they send you an email. I can't remember receiving an email once approval took place. It's just a matter of going in and logging every now and again and just checking to see when it goes live. Now, once it does go live, then it will you can click on the view to actually see the URL that has been given to the article, so that you can figure out where to locate it on the internet. Now the URL will include, usually be some sort of it'll obviously be on the EzineArticles.com domain, but it will include some other sort of folder information, plus usually the title of the article becomes part of the file name. But you won't know exactly what that is until the article is approved. And once that takes place, you can then begin the process of going into stage 3, which you'll be learning about in the next couple of days. Alright, well, I hope that sufficiently explains how to use EzineArticles and how to submit an article for review. Just like a Tumblr blog, the article itself, you should try and make sure that the keyword that you're optimizing for, the umbrella phrase, is both in the title of the article, but it's also scattered throughout the body copy in such a way that it improves the on-page relevance of that article in relation to the umbrella phrase. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So if you choose to write an article to act as the hosting platform for your umbrella key phrase, then EzineArticles is an extremely good choice. Good luck with your article writing.